Hi, this is your Houston Chiropractor Dr. Gregory Johnson. We got Megan in here with us this morning, and Megan is a fellow Houstonian, and she's come in here today for her very first chiropractic experience ever. Now she's pretty nervous. That's the first thing that she told me when she came in. I'm really scared.
Very scared.
About that, and because you've watched me do some adjustments online, right?
A lot.
Yeah. Oh, you watched a few of them, huh?
Yeah.
So she's like a lot of new patients have that initial anxiety and fear about their very first experience because they've never experienced it before.
Yeah.
So she comes in complaining of neck and left shoulder pain that radiates down into her arms and hands, even with some numbness and tingling in both arms and hands. Tension headaches up front here in the frontal region mostly. Upper thoracic and mid-thoracic pain. Now, interesting enough, and you'll see this pattern over and over and over again. People that have thoracic spine pain that radiates around into their rib cage, oftentimes they will suffer from a condition known as acid reflux or hiatal hernia or GERD. Those are all synonymous terms to describe a medical disorder, which we do not diagnose or treat. She's had a upper GI done, right? And they diagnosed you with that and prescribed her omeprazole, which is a PPI, which is what they do with the majority of those patients. And sometimes she takes them, sometimes she doesn't. So, and I don't advise patients on medication, but I told her, I said, if she's feeling better naturally without taking it, have a talk with her physician about getting off of it at some point in time. She gets some lower back pain, but mostly down in her pelvis here. Numbness and tingling, we already covered, that's called paresthesia. And she gets them in all of her fingers, so that's C6, C7, and C8. And then her toes and her feet, which is L5S1 dermatome. And she denies any loss of bladder malfunction control. She does not have foot drop. She did fracture her big toe on the right big toe down there as a young athlete, right?
Yeah.
You kicked the wall or something?
Playing soccer. we all hit at the wrong time.
Yeah. Did I miss anything, Megan?
No, sounds about right.
Okay. Would you mind sharing your fear about coming here in the first place with our YouTube audience, just so they can identify with it? Because most people who have never had chiropractic care are pretty anxious about it.
Yeah, I mean, I get
The first
massages regularly. They're super beneficial, and I've been told for a long time I should come to a chiropractor, but I'm terrified that something's going to happen or I'm going to get hurt, but I'm excited.
As I tell everybody,
want
we don't have any heads on our trophy wall yet.
Yeah.
We'll start with yours.
Okay.
So, I mean, anxiety about your very first chiropractic adjustment is very common. However, whenever patients do get their first adjustment, especially here when they get their first adjustment, they see how safe and how effective it is, and then they have a comfort level with it moving forward.
Yeah, I think last year I made an appointment and I didn't come. I finally have worked up the courage.
Yeah.
So.
And you've watched our videos, so you know the types of adjustments that I do, which is a lot different than a lot of chiropractors.
Yes.
Tell people why you came here as opposed to going someplace else.
I mean, it just, obviously the feedback you get on YouTube, and I just ran into a guy in the hallway, and he's here from Alabama, and he swears by it. He loves it, so I feel like I can trust you. You're a fellow Houstonian.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
And I still don't have any heads in my trophy wall.
Yeah.
We don't have any in the back room there either. Okay, so let's have you close your eyes and bend your head forward and backwards. We'll show them your posture. And then back to neutral, eyes closed. Now, she's forward and translated to the right a little bit. She sleeps on her side because her head's turned this way most of the time. She's got a little left translation of her thoracic spine and pelvis down here on the x-axis. And she's got a little rotation in the y-axis in her shoulder here. Her right shoulder's in front of the left shoulder, and her right pelvis is in front of the left pelvis. So that's y-axis rotation. So we've already done her history and examination. Was that thorough, by the way?
Yes.
Yeah.
It actually made me feel a lot more comfortable.
Oh, good. Let's have you lay on your stomach first, yep.
Oh, God, I'm nervous.
So we've done all the examinations on her. Now the good news is for Megan is that her legs are even at this point in time, so that's a good sign, but watch what happens as I bring her legs up. You see how the right one gets short by a little over 1/4 of an inch, and that tightens up right there at the end, doesn't it, Megan?
Yeah,
in your low back and your thighs. And then she had a bilateral sacral deviation test. Go ahead and lift that right one up again. No, the whole thing, huh? There you go. That tightens up here and in your thigh, right?
And my stomach.
And your stomach, that's right. Okay, relax that one. Do this side now. How about this side comparatively?
I feel like I don't have
Not as much.
Yeah,
Okay. So she does have bilateral sacroiliac subluxations and sacral deviation, lumbar spine subluxations, thoracic spine, and rib cage subluxations, and she's got about 3 up here in her cervical spine too. So this will be Megan's very first chiropractic adjustment ever. Hang on, you prayed before you came in, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
good.
did, actually.
Okay, good. Some of these might be a little sore at first, Megan, just because they've been out for a while. But once I get them back in better biomechanical position with the adjacent bones, they'll feel better. Yep.
Oh, God.
Okay. There you
Oh,
go.
my God.
Yes, ma'am. Crack-Ass gonna love you, Megan. Sounding off. Welcome to chiropractic.
That felt so good.
Yep. I bet you this feels easier already.
Oh, my God. I don't feel it at all in my leg.
Imagine that.
Wow. Insane.
Pretty cool, huh? Yes, ma'am. Okay, let's turn you on your back. So far, so good. Not so bad, is it?
No, actually, that felt amazing.
I knew you were gonna like it. All right, Megan, slide down about 1 inch. And then put both arms straight outside. I want to adjust your shoulders, your clavicles, and your ribs.
Okay.
There you go. Loosen that up a little bit. That girl. Okay, you can relax your hands right here on your chest. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to pull your fascia down and to the left to help line the lower rib cage up. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Yeah, it's probably a little sore at first. Deep breath in. Exhale. Keep exhaling. There you go. Feel that little gurgle down in there? You feel that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, another deep breath. One more time. Exhale. I feel your abdominal aorta pulsing. That's a good thing. Okay, you okay?
Yeah.
Okay, let me have this right leg.
Oh, great. Oh.
There, girl.
Whew.
So you did realize you're gonna get a little taller with this visit, right? That girl. Yes, ma'am. You should have felt that from your knee all the way up to your low back, did you?
Yeah.
Okay, let's sit you up, face towards Renee. That away.
That pushing was insane.
Yes, deep. But you've been dealing with that for a couple of years, you told me, right?
Oh, yes.
On the acid reflux stuff.
For a few years now, yeah.
That was your right shoulder. There's your left one. I adjust everything. Megan's had some stiffness in her knuckles because she's been cracking her knuckles wrong for years.
Mm-hmm.
So it's okay if you pull them straight out like this, but when you start jamming the joints or sideways or backwards, that traumatizes the joints and can cause arthritis over time. There you go.
Ooh.
There's your wrist. Okay, now let's come over on this table. Ring dinger time, Megan. I don't know if I have pins will get tight. Here, come down on this pad a little bit more. There you go, perfect. Let your legs just relax. The table's gonna lift them up. I'm gonna pin your pelvis in on both sides. Lock you in.
I feel like I can breathe better on
Yeah, imagine that. Chiropractic's gonna change your life. That's the coolest thing about my job. That's the last peg. And you're probably gonna be in the last peg here too, yeah.
Oh, that's tight.
Yep, you're supposed to be.
Woo, I ain't going nowhere.
There we go. Okay, you just wanna keep your teeth together on this one, Megan.
Oh,
Don't
God.
bite your tongue. You'll be okay, I promise. Nice deep breath. Look at your left ear.
Oh,
Looky there.
God. Oh, wow.
Now you should have felt that go all the way down to your lower back,
Holy
did you?
shit.
Yep.
Sorry. Oh, my God.
Oh, we hear that all the time. Don't worry about it.
That was incredible.
You didn't scream near as loud as you thought you were going to, though, did you?
Wow.
That girl.
Oh my God.
I told you crack addicts were going to love you.
Oh my God.
Good first adjustment.
Wow.
You know you're going to be really spoiled now, though, right?
Oh, I'm coming back. For sure.
Grab my hand, let me help you up sideways. When you get up, you always want to turn sideways because when you sit straight up, the vertebrae slip backwards and that's where the nerves are.
Okay.
So if you get up sideways, you'll avoid that. Let's come over here in front of the mirror. I'm going to shoot you now.
Oh my
Use
God.
this instrument to bounce your muscle spindles. This will help relax your paraspinal muscles. Yeah. I'm going to show your homework now.
Okay.
Your head's forward, which is pulling your shoulders forward, which is encroaching those ribs too, by the way. So if you pull your shoulders up back, hold them like that. Flare these guys like this. Yeah, it tightens up that whole trapezius muscle. Then we're gonna come straight back this way, and then look back this way. Sorry,
That's
I
all
won't let you fall.
Good.
You remember that little trust exercise that we always used to do in school? Where you fall over backwards and your friends catch you? I'm behind you. Okay, relax. Now try that again, and I bet you this feels easier. But
Oh,
you tell me.
yeah, absolutely.
It's on a swivel now, huh?
Feels better.
Yep.
Whew.
So, I'm going to let Megan tell you in her own words if her anxiety was alleviated getting the actual adjustment.
Absolutely, and I think that the sound of that is scarier
Yeah.
than the actual of doing it, but wow.
And this looks worse than it is.
Oh, that feels the best.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, I will be back. This was amazing. I can't believe I've waited so long
Well,
to come do this.
welcome
I
to-
feel so much better.
Welcome to chiropractic.
Thank you
That's
for having
wonderful.
me.
I love those enthusiastic results.
Oh yeah.
And since you got your first ring ganger adjustment today, that makes you the newest member of Team Ring Ganger. So welcome to the team.
Thank you.
This is your Houston Chiropractor Dr. Gregory Johnson coming to you from Advanced Chiropractic Relief in Houston, Texas with Megan also from Houston, Texas area. We'll see y'all soon.